Hey everyone, Lightning Spirit 78 here, and welcome back to some more of Let's Play Pikmin. Last episode, we crash-landed in the impact site, and today we're going to fly on over to the Forest of Hope and see how many ship parts we can get there. I should mention that at the Forest of Hope, there are a total of 8 ship parts, but only 5 of them can we get right now. So we're going to do just that. Now, I should mention also that you can't get all 5 of these in one day. I mean, you can if you plan it right and you're like a massive speedrunner at this game and you're like a god at this game. But I am not. Which brings me to my next subject. When it comes to this game, I have a lot of fun with it. It's definitely a great game. That's why I chose to LP it. But when it comes to playing it, I kind of suck. But I still have fun with it anyway. At many Pikmin's expense. But anyway, my dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need to do is stand beneath the light of the onion and press A. Alright, so this basically allows you to get out all the Pikmin that you need. Since we only have 25, I recommend getting out all of them, obviously. You don't have to, but if you're like crazy, you don't have to, but anyway. So let's get a pellet posy over there. Now you see that up in the top of the screen? That is actually a meter that tells you when your day is just about up. Each day in Pikmin lasts about 13 minutes, and once your 13 minutes are up, it'll automatically go down to sunset. And if all your Pikmin are not in your party, or not here at this area, or your base, Pikmin will be left behind, and that'll count as a death. And yes, Pikmin can die. It's not... As cute as this game may seem, it does have a bit of a gloomy atmosphere to it, when you think about it. Now, what I'm doing here is that I'm actually having, you see this blade of grass right here? I'm actually having my Pikmin, go through the blades of grass here, and we're looking for nectar. Why are we looking for nectar exactly? Wait, what are you doing? Get over there and help. Why are we looking for nectar exactly? It's basically to, strengthen our Pikmin. Oh, no! You found nectar but ate it. Okay, well, this little guy's a good example of what'll happen. In this game, you ate the nectar too! Yeah, pretty much you want more than just a single Pikmin to eat nectar and get strengthened. Another intriguing discovery, a local variety of grass produces a sort of yellow nectar. When a Pikmin drinks this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrition. Well, that's always good. Anyway, basically, as I was trying to say before these two ate everything, is that you see all these Pikmin right here? They have leaves on their heads. Basically, if you give them nectar, they will grow. There are 3 different stages of Pikmin growth. The belief stage, which these guys are at right now. The bud stage, which is kind of rare. You really don't see it that much. And the flower stage. You ate all the nectar, didn't you? Yeah, of course. Anyway, we have enough flowers with us. And once your Pikmin are flowerized, they are very, very strong. Now this little guy is actually a dwarf bulborb. These are pretty much the weakest enemies in the game, but don't underestimate them. You can lose Pikmin to these guys. They will basically eat your Pikmin. These are the enemies that we were talking about yesterday. These guys will just basically murder your Pikmin if you're not careful. Alright, come here, little guys. Now I should also mention is that they leave behind bodies. As creepy as this sounds, Pikmin will take the dead bodies of your enemies, take it back to their onions, and more Pikmin will be produced from the nutrients of these dead bodies. Remember what I said about cute game, gloomy atmosphere? Yeah, think about that. Anyway, all kidding aside, let's go over here and take this red 10 pellets back to our base. Now I should mention that Olimar isn't... there's a ship piece. There's a ship piece. We'll get that later. Anyway, Olimar isn't totally defenseless. If he doesn't have any Pikmin in his party and you press A with just Olimar, he will do a couple of punches. He actually can take out a few smaller enemies, but for the bigger enemies like that guy that was over there, it's probably best that you leave that to the Pikmin. There's power in numbers, my friends. There's power in numbers. Oh my god, I gotta pluck all of these guys, don't I? Alright, come here. This is the stuff that gets on my nerves. The plucking of the Pikmin. But yeah, going back to what I said earlier about this being such a cute game, it does have kind of a gloomy atmosphere. I wouldn't say it's a gloomy atmosphere, but it's kind of dark when you think about it. I mean, here are these little Pikmin just being born, and because you need to survive and get off this planet and back to your home, if you don't, you will pretty much die because you can't survive on this planet with the oxygen. These Pikmin are basically risking your life for you. And if you don't make the right decisions, you can basically screw these little guys over. Like, this big guy could probably take out your entire team if you're not careful. Don't wake them up. I should mention that the big guys do sleep. If you don't touch them or anything, it'll be fine, but you do want to knock this guy out just because it'll interfere with stuff later. Now, get behind him, press down on the D-pad on the Wii, and attack him in the bum. Basically doing a bum rush, for lack of a better term. And that'll pretty much take him out instantly. Now, I'm going to have these Pikmin work on this gate, just like they did before. These weight gates are the weakest. Yes, there are different kinds of gates. If you notice, there was actually a concrete gate back at the base. But we actually don't have the means of taking that out yet. We will eventually. Not gonna give away any spoilers, but we will eventually. Alright, 61. No. I don't want to throw you. I'm sorry, little Pick. I'm sorry, little Pikmin. I didn't mean to throw it. What the heck? That was weird. Anyway. Let's take these little guys, and yeah, these guys will be on Posy Patrol, or Pellet Patrol, I guess. You take that. You take that. Right. So as you can see, our army is growing, and if you hear that little chime in the background, that basically meant that the Pikmin were done breaking down the gate. Now that we have all these enemies out of the way, I say it's time that we take care of this second ship part, which is the Eternal Fuel Dynamo. It has an unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival just a bit easier. Alright, so swarm it, and if you have 40 Pikmin, which is basically why we needed to get more Pikmin to carry that, they will be able to bring it back to base. Now there's actually one little thing I want to get set up here for with the Pikmin that aren't carrying that. I want to get set up for basically a sequence break to get another ship part, because I believe we have enough numbers to basically get that ship part just a bit early. It's really not that hard of a sequence break to do. In fact, I don't even feel right calling it a sequence break just because it's so easy to figure out. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, they brought the ship part back. But anyway, let's see what he has to say about that. Eternal Fuel Dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for me. And so we are already, what, a 15th of the way done? Anyway, come on, little guy. My clock has indicated the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter at the monitor at the top of the screen. Basically, now we only have about 6 minutes to do what we need to do. Yes, I know how to rotate the camera. We only have 6 minutes to do what we want to do. My plan for today was to get at least 2 ship parts. My best is about 3. But if we don't get that, that's fine. Now, what you want to do the sequence break is throw all your Pikmin up there. And if you hear something in the background, that's just because I'm rotating the control stick. If you rotate the control stick on the Wii while you're throwing Pikmin, you'll throw them just a little bit faster, so that's also helpful to know. Now, if you have Olimar walk up in water, I should mention that red Pikmin cannot survive in water. They just can't. And, oh, whoa, no! Oh god. Abort mission! Abort mission! No! Get, what are you guys doing? No! Get! Oh, that sucked. I'm just gonna hope that this guy ignores me. He goes back to sleep. If the enemy loses interest, they will go back to sleep. Okay, good. What are you guys doing? Save some nectar for the rest of the group. Anyway. Get behind him, and... This is for the Pikmin that was lost a moment ago! Die! Okay. Not that bad. We only lost one Pikmin, I believe? But anyway, the shock absorber. This apparatus counteracts the shaking and swaying that normally occurs during flight. It's smooth sailing with this place. Usually. Anyway, let's see. How many of these guys do we need? 30? Did that say? Yeah, 30. Alright. I didn't want that many. Alright, no. Didn't want to do that. Come on, guys. Just attack the piece. Here. You can have some. Alright, now with the rest of these little guys, we're going to take... Actually, can we bring him back? I don't think we can we? Nope, we need 10. Alright, fair enough, we don't get him. It is in your best interest to collect enemy bodies, so to speak. But now what I want to do while they're bringing that back is introduce you guys to a new I guess it is a new mechanic, if you want to call it that. If we attack this little guy right here, I will assist you. Oh god, run everyone, run! Aw, god dang it. How many did you get? 2? Hey, this is not a good omen. Not a good omen whatsoever. I've already lost 3 Pikmin on the easiest of days. Oh, they brought back the ship part. Shock absorber. The sniffy little device, shaking, swaying, and it takes place in typical flight. Alright, so now that he's back asleep, if we sneak all the way over here, you see, we have another onion in the ground. And this time it's yellow. Come on. Wake up, little Pikmin. Come out of the ground. I won't hurt you. He might, but I won't. Notice how this Pikmin has ears, and the red Pikmin have noses. The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests that this Pikmin First glance suggests that this one has what in some circles could be considered very large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than the others. Basically, this means that these Pikmin can be thrown higher. Yellow Pikmin, if I haven't mentioned before, obviously. Yellow Pikmin can be thrown higher, but they are the weakest of the 3 types of Pikmin. Yes, there are 3 types of Pikmin. Red Pikmin, since I don't think I've ever mentioned it before, they're basically average when it comes to throwing height. But when it comes to strength, they are the strongest. Now what I want to do is come back all the way over here. And I want to call back our reds. And I want to have them take out the... Is that yellow? Did he follow me all the way back here? If so, how did he survive? Like, literally, like, how did he survive? I'm kind of confused by that. No! I should mention that the AI that these Pikmin have is not the smartest in the world. It really isn't. Oh god, kill him! Kill him! Okay, there we go. It's not the smartest in the world. Sometimes you want to take out an enemy, and then all of a sudden they're going to be like, oh, derp, no, we want to carry back this pellet. Or we want to carry back this enemy that we clearly can't, take care of. Anyway, more Pikmin to sprout. The rest of this day, I'm just going to be focusing on sprouting more yellows and showing off one of their other little mechanics here. This big guy, I say it's probably a good idea if we just leave him be. Maybe so the yellows can get a chance to actually take him. Now now that we have a new color, I should mention, whenever you take an enemy back to an onion, whichever Pikmin color carrying it back is the most, like say that we have the most yellows carrying back that guy, but we also have a few reds on it, it'll go to the yellow onion and the yellow Pikmin will produce. Same goes for reds, obviously. If there's more reds on it, more reds will be produced, and blah 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 blah. So you can basically use this to your advantage and collect as many Pikmin in each color as you want. Now yellows I really don't find to be that helpful, as cute as they may be with their little ears. They're really the least helpful when it comes to this. But what they do is that, you see these rocks here? These Pikmin can carry them. This yellow Pikmin has picked up some peculiar stone. Why did it decide to grab them? This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But just what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there is a tremendous power locked away within them. This merits further research. These are bomb rocks, and only yellow Pikmin can use them. Bomb rocks can be used to break down these walls. But just beware because the blast radius is actually pretty big. 1, 2, 3. And call them back, call them back, call them back! Oh, what the? Oh. Glowing rocks that these yellow Pikmin picked up are explosive stones. Yeah, they're bomb rocks. Guess you could say the Pikmin are bombermen. Sorry, I couldn't resist. That's what I always call these guys, bombermen, like Bomberman. Anyway, I wanted to break down this wall. Just, yes, I know. Basically, with that, it means that the sun is almost set. So we really should get the entire party all together here. First I want to pluck these guys. And then we will basically be set for sundown. Why did I blow up that wall? Basically, tomorrow, I want to get the remaining 3 ship parts that we can actually get on this day. And we need that wall taken down to do so. Actually, can I do something real quick? Okay, yeah, we don't have that item yet. No, I can't. I was gonna say, can I just get the bomb rocks and blow up that wall with base? But I might. Be very careful when giving it to leaf Pikmin, though, the bombs. Because if they trip, which is something that leaf Pikmin do tend to do very often. If they trip, basically, the bomb will explode, and it'll just be a huge cataclysm, and a lot of your Pikmin will be lost. And I was getting nervous because I couldn't find out where the majority of those Pikmin were. Anyway, not that bad for the second day. Usually I do get 2. I believe the best I've ever done is get all 3 ship parts, but didn't happen today. That's fine. And yes, this ending cinematic happens every day. Take off! Alright, did I lose anybody? You will see that these enemies come in and basically swarm your base at the ending cinematic. If you lose any Pikmin, or leave them behind, I should say, you will see them die at the hands of those enemies. That's why we only have until nighttime, because these enemies get... I guess they either grow in strength or they become more... They basically wake up. They're nocturnal, is what I'm led to believe here. They're nocturnal, they'll come hunting for you, and they'll swarm your base. So that's why we have to get out of here before sunset. Anyway, yeah, I know how to do that. There just seems to be many hostile life forms here. Basically, Olimar can take damage from enemies as well. If he takes damage and dies, the day will basically be counted as over automatically, whether or not, regardless of how much time you have left. But you can fix it by going back to the ship and pressing A on the light that the ship emits. But anyway, as you can see, we lost 8? It's horrible. I am not happy with that total, but oh well. You win some, you lose some. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode since this day is over. So, next episode, we will head on back to the Forest of Hope and collect the final 3 ship parts so we can get there at the moment. And then maybe we'll see what to do next. So guys, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll have more Pikmin coming at you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. 1, 2, 3. Get out of there! Oh, are you kidding? What the heck happened there? Great, so don't let any of your bomb Pikmin get blown up because apparently because then you'll lose bombs and you run the chance of getting blown up too. Glorious!